Hey everybody, welcome to the stream. It's Sunday, and it is 3 p.m. Eastern Time. I am ready to get back into this Rapture world. So I'll try to have some brief attempt at a recap before we jump back in here. I'm gonna ask you guys, set the vibe, lights off, headphones on, volume preferably up. That would be the best way to do it. So, welcome everybody to the stream. I'm super happy to have you guys here. Thanks for the subscription, Crowley. Very cool. Get things started in the best possible way. So, look, this is a game about A, exploration, B, trying to figure out what's happened in this world where seemingly things have just all of a sudden gone down the shitter. Basically, we've shown up at this British kind of populous village, and everybody's all of a sudden gone, and we are seemingly the only survivors that have these visions with these light orbs, and then we also hear these snippets on the radio, which kind of keep us informed about the goings-on before we got here. So we are going to try and figure out and piece together the rest of the story. I think the next person that we're going to follow is Wendy. What we've established so far is that we kind of follow everybody for a chapter, and then we go from there. Is it Wendy, or did we already follow Wendy? Maybe it's, who did we all follow? We had Jeremy, Wendy, I think is done, and it's Frank now, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe I'm wrong. Best profile name, the YouTube uploads are 2 videos behind. So you're not missing too much if you jump in now. Yeah, Wendy's on YouTube, so I think we're we at Frank? We're gonna find out as soon as we get in, so if you guys are ready. Are you guys ready? I'm ready. I would like to jump right in. Okay, so School of the Wolf is saying, I don't think the numbers are necessarily a code. Hey, Agent 69 rules. You must be a Call of Duty player. Thanks for the donation. Moving through the phone lines, etc. Maybe that's how it moving through the code and infecting everyone. Yeah, I tried to look through some of these code numbers. And truthfully, I don't know if they are explicitly, like alphabetical replacements. I was putting them as pairs before, but I'm not really figuring out how that's going. Even if I put them as a string of numbers, the zeros really throw things off, so I'm not exactly sure. But yeah. Okay, so Frank's done as well. I can't remember the last person that we ran into before we ended. We had somebody's Rapture. I think it was probably Frank's like Rapture that happened. Weekendering, that was me unplugging my mouse from my other computer. All right, we are ready to go. Prepare yourselves for a long loading screen. Yeah, Luckless, there are specific tones for the numbers. I haven't gone back to watch them, or to hear them, I should say, but I don't know if those have an impact or not. Exodus, yeah, wait until you see video number 6. Heavy Metal Potato, thank you very much for the donation, dude. Appreciate it. You were here last time, I think, were you not? I seem to remember that being the case. Everybody probably checked all their peripherals at some point. Yeah, profile name. The reason YouTube's not cut up is because I was traveling last week and I was super busy and working. Obviously, I wasn't at my house, so I couldn't get everything done that I wanted to. Sorenjen, I'm really looking forward to Until Dawn as well. There's 2 videos going up today. I've recorded a few more. I'm actually I'm really enjoying it. I hate it because of the jump scares, but anyways, here we go. Like, look at this, man. Oh, I love this world. I love this world. I got my pen and paper ready. Yeah, let's dive back in. Ladies and gents, let's dive back in. So we just saw the bombing. It's pretty clear that had some impact on this scenario. Not exactly 100% sure what. We also have a sprint button that's kind of hidden. I think it's R2, or maybe it's L2. It takes a little while for it to kind of pick up, but... Maybe it's L2. Yeah, I think it's L2. Imagine Goat, thanks for the subscription, dude. Or lady. Or dudette. I almost just blurted out, welcome to the wolf pack. But I don't think that's what I want to do. Does anybody remember if it's L2 or R2 to run? I think it's R2. Maybe I just can't do it here. It's not like it's an actual run. Yeah, R2, imagine? Okay. Also, somebody left me some really good feedback after the last episode saying that I needed a subscriber icon. So I've got that submitted. Twitch actually has to approve it. Rayman the Gray, thanks for the subscription. Okay, look, we're picking up speed here. Pump gun, don't worry about it, dude. It's all good. I wish I remember who it was that this was. We'll see right away at our first interaction. Hello. Okay, let's check the map.
Mrs. Graves! Lizzie, Mrs. Graves!
Rachel?
Hey,
Lizzie.
what's going on? It's been awful. The thunder and the lightning and all the power went out and everyone was in the hall, so I told them all to stay put. But then
Thanks, Smart Kate.
Sean Davis said he wasn't going to be told what to do by a stupid bloody girl and went out for a cigarette. And then didn't come back. And then Di, she went out after him and she didn't come back either.
Where is Dylan? Was he with Sean and Di?
No, I'd be looking after him. Do you think they'll come back?
I don't know, Rachel.
I don't care what anyone thinks. I just know if he was my baby, I could never leave him. Even if the whole world was coming to an end, I'd make sure he came first.
You'd be a good mum, Rachel. Oh, don't worry. It's fine. Go back inside and tell everyone that they're doing a great job. A really wonderful job. I just got a few things to finish up here, and then I'll come in and join you.
Right.
Go on.
Okay, so... So, Lakeside Holiday Camp. Yeah, sometimes some of the lag is from the actual game, sometimes it's the stream. I'm not getting any drop frames or anything here, so... I'll keep a close eye on it, though.
You can't save them. Just pack a case and meet me at the station.
They've closed the lines. Weren't you listening to the radio? Because of the flu.
There is no flu, Lizzie.
Oh, Christ, Stephen, I'm not stupid. Of course there's no flu. But the stations are still closed.
There's an access footpath that runs alongside the main tunnel. You can get out that way. They won't have thought of it.
You know what's going on, don't you?
You can't use the phone anymore.
What, like you're not using one right now?
Funny. Listen. Just don't use the phone after this. No TV or radio either. It can hide in the signal.
You make it sound like it's alive.
I don't think we have a word for what it is.
Well, I think it is
Promise
alive.
me. Don't tell anyone. Pack quietly. Meet me at the station tomorrow, all right?
I feel awful lying and leaving all these people here.
It was a brilliant idea about the show. Top marks for that, you clever thing.
About the show?
I love you. I'll see you tomorrow.
So, as a refresher, Holy Pumpkin, thanks for the subscription. Kate is a doctor. Jeremy Wheeler is Jeremy Wheeler is the father, like the priest, and Kate is with, who's Kate with, as a reminder here? I think it's with Stephen. Yeah, Stephen Appleton is his last name. I was just trying to find his last name.
You can't save them. Just pack a case and meet me at the station.
They've closed the lines. Weren't you listening to the radio? Because of the flu.
There is no flu, Lizzie.
Oh, Christ, Stephen, I'm not stupid. Of course there's no flu, but the stations are still closed.
There's an access footpath that runs alongside the main tunnel. You can get out that way. They won't have
Access
thought of it.
footpath, okay.
You know
I didn't
what's
catch
going
that.
on, don't you?
You can't use the phone anymore.
What, like you're not using one right now?
Funny. Listen. Just don't use the phone after this. No TV or radio either. It can hide in the signal.
You make it sound like
See,
it's
Stephen
so
seems to
naive.
be at, like,
I don't think we have a word
either
for
the
what it
center
is.
of this.
Just promise me. Don't tell anyone. Pack quietly. Meet me at the station tomorrow, all right?
I feel awful lying and leaving.
He's at least somewhat more involved than the others.
It was a brilliant.
Okay, which path do we want to follow? So we've got tennis courts, parking, laundry, pool. I didn't catch where the light went. We're gonna head down this way. I don't know if Stephen caused anything per se, but there's definitely something that he's been doing that has either made him more enlightened to the scenario than the rest. What's going on here? He definitely seems to know more than others, that's for sure.
Let me get that.
I can manage.
Oh, hi there.
Is your hip giving you grief today?
Always gives me grief. And I managed for the last 10 years, so you're a little late for the knight in shining armor routine.
Suit yourself, I'm only trying to help.
God damn it, Stephen. I'm not some useless, sappy girl that you can just string along forever. Look around you. I made all of this. I built it on my own.
Are they hooking
when
up here?
everyone else had written me off as some poor little
I don't think so.
cripple.
You know that's not how I see you.
Well, you weren't there, were you? No. You'd given up on me long before the accident.
What do you want from me, Lizzie? I love you. I'll do anything.
Anything except okay?
Yikes.
Thought not. I love you too, but sometimes I think you just say what you think everyone else wants to hear.
I mean, he might. He's definitely in the business of just trying to keep everybody happy. He's not being totally forthcoming with everyone, that's for sure. I've been playing a lot of Until Dawn today, and so I'm pretty sure that all of these doors are going to have somebody behind it, ready to make me lose it. Oh, look at that. Okay, No Deep is adding the little tones before the buzzes. Seemingly Morse code, but I don't know Morse code. So I wonder if those mean anything. I don't think we can get in here. We've tried water in the past, it's not our thing. Okay, there she is. I'm gonna try to follow the light as closely as I can and just observe the areas on that same path.
Over at the swimming pool.
That's the fourth one this morning. Did you fish it out?
Yeah. Did you get a chance to think about that pay rise?
Oh, I'm sorry, Reese. I've been a little bit busy. Oh, Rachel.
Sorry I'm late, Mrs. Graves. I was packing away the tennis things.
Did you check Mr. Cole Shelley again like I asked you to?
He's not back yet.
I haven't seen him either. Do you think he went into town?
Maybe. Yeah, something
Only
like
it's
that.
that the Dentons were booked in for a 4:30 tennis session, but they didn't show up. So I went to their chalet. You know, they always
they're
take
gone?
the one near the campfire, but they weren't there either. I think maybe they went into the village for a hoover bag and might have given Mr. Cole a lift.
A hoover bag? Why on earth would they do that?
Well, I think maybe Mrs. Denton was hoovering and the bag broke, so they had to get another one. Because there's this dust all over this chalet.
Wait, is it? Oh, it's raining. All of a sudden. Oh, God. Photo club, cleaning. Fuses and electrics. Art stuff, towels, tennis balls. All right. Seems like it's all really important. Let's see who's on this thing. Oh, this is just the schedule. Peter Pan rehearsal. Knobby knees competition. Sign your dad up. We're gonna not partake in that competition currently. Whoa, what do we have back here? Hey, J Maniac, thank you for the donation. It's really nice. Man, I say, you know, I'm not gonna go off the beaten path, and all of a sudden I'm under a rock bridge. Hold on, let's check out the houses first. We're like, man, we're cruising. Oh, I love that you can hear the rain like that. It's subtle, but it's just like... It's so cool. Okay, so we're here. If we go all the way around the rock thing, that probably just is like a shortcut, in a sense. Where's that tone coming from? Is that in the next building? Oh, hello. I honestly expect that most of the doors won't open, right? And then they do. And I'm always surprised. Let's check out all the trailers, shall we? Anemone Lake. Oh. Lizzie's not as aggressive as some of the previous lights that we followed. That's actually an interesting point, Studio, is that it's like, it is strangely intact after an airstrike, which leads me to believe that it might not be a traditional airstrike, or it could have only been in that localized area where the farming was.
Hello, Catherine.
It's Kate. Elizabeth?
Lizzie. I've heard a
Oh
lot
god,
about
this should be
you.
good.
It's good, you know, you and him, it's not difficult or anything.
Should it be?
I'm sorry?
You said it wasn't difficult. I don't see why it would be difficult. You and Stephen were together a long time ago. He moved away. It certainly isn't difficult for me.
Thanks for the subscription,
I'm
suddenly.
sorry, I didn't mean to offend you, or...
Oh, I'm not offended. Listen, Elizabeth...
But Lizzie, please.
Lizzie. Right. You seem like an okay type of person. And I'm not trying to be rude, I promise. But let's try and be realistic here, huh? Let's, try and do our best. It's a British thing, right?
Yeah, yeah, I suppose it is. We'll do our best then.
Kate's definitely not British. So awkward. One thing I just noticed is that the light on the controller actually changes to like an orange when we're in those kind of scenarios. And then it fades back to like to blue now. Let's go check out this lookout here. What is this? Is this like, oh, what are these called? You can kind of ride on the water with these? That's cool. You definitely can't go any further. Oh, God. Okay. That's about as deep as we can go. Okay, so we're at the lookout here.
She's done a runner.
Don't say that, Reese. She wouldn't do that. Would she?
She's done a
What about
runner?
Dylan?
She's not exactly jumped at the chance of looking after him, is she? She just left you to it. She's not coming back.
Then let her go. She's always thinking of everyone else. There must be something important she needs to do.
It looks like you're in charge now.
So I guess this means we're not leaving, are we?
Spain can wait. Listen, you get back in there, and you make this the best bloody Peter Pan ever performed in England. And I'm gonna go and get your mum and dad.
Promise me you'll come back.
I promise.
Okay, so her parents left her? That's awesome. What does she's done a runner means? Just like she's pieced out, I guess? Like just left unexpectedly? Magic Turnip, thanks for the subscription, dude. 64, does that happen to be your age? I doubt it. She's done a runner could mean that she leaves, left the marriage? Is that what you're saying? Oh, I hear a code coming up. Start your pens. Oh, it's a repeat. 1713.
Oh, God, Stephen. What's happening to me?
What? That's it?
Oh, God, Stephen. What's happening to me?
Maybe she's having the nosebleeds. Yeah, the times are all 6:07 or 6:06, is it? I think it was 6:07. Smart Kate, I feel the same way. Like, the numbers, they gotta mean something. But I just, like, I cannot figure out... I just can't figure them out. What it is the zeros throw me off. And I thought, well, maybe it could be spaces, but that doesn't really work for me either. I've also thought about just ignoring them.
This is a service announcement from Haverton District Council Emergency Measures Committee. Road and rail closures are being implemented to help contain the outbreak of influenza. Please remain calm and indoors. Local community leaders, head teachers, scoutmasters, and members of the clergy will act as your representatives during this period. Be sure to report any symptoms of illness.
Okay, we've got another one here. This is the same code. I wonder if this is like all of the codes that we have.
Together, and I've got the reception up to the red zone, but it's not enough. I'm going to try and route the signal through Tower 6 to create a singular point of reception and re-coordinate the optical array, which should, in theory, focus a signal spike on the point of origin. If I conceptualize this origin point as a 7th tower, then it makes a kind of sense. Kind of. I think we're moving so far beyond everything I understand about physics. Anyway, it's gotta be worth a shot.
I'm wondering if all of the numbers form like one longer cohesive string of numbers, and we just have to find all of them to be able to connect them together. But if that's the case, like, how are you supposed to know what order they're in? Because, oh my god, like, I don't even know. It hurts just thinking about it. So Jazz has all of the, hey Rinky-san, thanks for the subscription, dude. Jazz has all of the numbers in the chat for, in order, I believe, that we found them. Okay, so we've been here. Let's head back to the main road. Or you know what? Now we could maybe go through here. Or should we... Yeah, I think this was a dead end down there. There are 10 numbers in all of the radio codes. I thought at once that they were posted as pairs, but all of these 5-letter words doesn't exactly make sense. There is the argument that we have 00 all the way through to 25, which would be 26 specific pairs, which obviously would reference the alphabet. But I'm not sure that that's proof enough either.
You're sure no one saw you? Mrs. Graves?
I can hardly look her in the eyes. Are you sure we got enough money?
Yeah. Once we're in France, we can start working anyway.
So Rachel
My dad
and Reese.
will bloody skin you.
We'll be in Spain and married by the time your dad knows we've gone.
Okay, so Rachel and Reese are running off. Who's Rachel's parents? Do we have this somewhere? I'm gonna have to refer to my notes here. I don't know that I have her linked to any parents just yet. Okay, let's head down here. We've got some more campers. Or I should say we had campers. We're still knocking because we're polite British people. Actually, we don't even know who we are, do we?
Di, whatever's wrong? You look terrible.
Mrs. Graves.
Sean, baby Dylan, is he all right?
He's fine. Di, come on.
It's okay. Let's get you a cup of tea.
Mrs. Graves, I need to tell you.
Leave it, Di.
You try and get out of the valley. All the roads are shut now.
I know, I was driving really fast.
Hey, thanks, guys.
The other car was on the wrong side of the road and... Oh, God, I think
Di, for fuck's sake, leave it.
It's all right. Hey, you're all right. Sean's all right. Baby Dylan's all right. That is what matters. Everyone's all right.
But...
No. Now, I need your help. Some of the children, they're getting quite frightened. So Rachel and I, we decided to push forward the show, keep them occupied. You said the other night you played piano. Can you help with that?
Yes, I suppose so, but Mr. Graves, Rob...
Can look after himself. He's a big boy now. Don't worry. Just head to the hall and find Rachel. She'll tell you what needs practicing.
Okay, thank you, Mrs. Graves.
Yeah, Sean, go and find Reese, please, see if he needs some help.
Yeah, of course.
Go on.
Lizzie actually seems pretty, like, kind-hearted. What the? Whoa. So thanks, Sunderling, for subscribing, and the donation, Jay Bailey. That's very nice of you guys. So what relation... So, Rachel and Reese are running off to France. Is Sean Rachel's parent, or is he Dylan's? We've heard reference of this Dylan kid. Exodus, that was the original thought, but I don't know if anybody's come to conclusive results for figuring out the code if 1 equals A, 2 equals B. Because you also have zeros. So 0 could be A, I suppose. But if it's single digits, like, it might just be that some of them are double, some of them are single, and you have to kind of, like, figure it out in a sense. But I think by this point, we'd probably have it figured out. So, I don't know. I'm almost thinking that, like, trying to decipher the codes isn't going to be possible until either A, everything is complete, or B, maybe they don't mean shit. And I'll probably cry myself to sleep if that's the case. Okay, we're kind of getting deep into the woods here. Or 00 could be the last letter. That's true. Okay, I'm hearing, like, I don't know what I'm hearing here. It's making me uncomfortable. Okay, we have not been here yet. What the hell? I am not... Whoa, what? Oh, they're doing the public service announcement again. Let's try and go into here. Hello.
It's quite something, isn't it? Yeah, it is. You ever seen anything like it? They must be well happy at the observatory place.
They're probably all partying there right now. This is right, Boston.
It is. Right. That's
Oh,
me.
they're smoking pot, I think.
Leash. Kids up half a night, bloody teething. Missus will kill me if I'm gone too long. Good night, mate. Night.
Okay, so Sean and Reese are friends. Reese and Rachel are running off to France. Sean's referenced his kid a few times. I think it might be, was it Dylan? That's goddamn ominous right there. Can we sneak through here? Whoa, we got warps happening here, guys. This is big.
And you found it like this?
Yeah. I got into the habit of checking in first thing in the morning just to make sure he's had his pills.
Mr. Coles is not a well man, Elizabeth. It's entirely possible he upped and wandered off. If things progressed, the mind can be a fragile thing, you know?
It's just not very like him, that's all I'm saying, Doctor. He never misses the mid-morning bingo.
He didn't smoke, did he?
Not that I knew of.
There's a funny... It's like ash.
Well, that is odd. Reese cleaned in here yesterday afternoon. I'll have to have a word.
It's not like cigarette ash. Strange.
Dr. Wade, there's just been a phone call. We needed back at the village. Apparently Mrs. Boughton has disappeared.
Uh-oh. So they're starting to piece together some of this stuff. Now, they're talking about the smell of ash, but not cigarette ash. Which could be... Like, if we want to believe that people, like, just disintegrated. Something like that. Could be possible. There's a lot of people that believe that this is the cause of a marijuana overdose. And I mean, who knows, man? What's going on in here? Have we been here?
I think it was instant. I know that's no help.
Can you leave me alone?
There was nothing we could do. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry, Pat.
You've woken the baby. Just leave me alone.
Rachel, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Maybe this Charlie is Rachel's dad. Weekendering, thanks for the subscription, dude. Tennis courts are closed. Where did that noise just come from? It's like in this pile. Let's see if this is a repeat. Yes, it is. 121211. Okay, so I'm going back to Frank, and I think Reese is Frank's son. I think.
I don't even care that he was screwing her. What made me angry was that he treated me like I was too stupid to notice. I dream through the light storm and see the pattern dancing on his skin as he burns. I wake up with eyes full of liquid light. I'm going to concentrate all 5 remaining towers on the same point in the sky. If it is establishing conduits for communication, that should create a jump in bandwidth.
Oh, God. So Frank Appleton is Steven's father, but could it be that Reese and Steven are brothers?
Hey, it's just been on the radio that they're closing the roads. Something about the flu?
No one here has flu, Sean. There's no flu here. I overheard Mrs. Graves, and she said another family of Upton left. She said they must have left last night, but their car and all their stuff's still here.
Screw this, Di. There's 15 people Upton left in 2 days. I don't like it. Where's the baby?
Asleep in the caravan. Sean, I don't want to sit around here waiting for it to get worse. I reckon if we leave now, we can get out of the valley before they get their acts together and close the roads.
You think so?
Yeah, we can go the back roads, through the woods. I'll leave some money on the side for Mrs. Graves. You know her husband isn't back yet either.
He's a boozer, right? That's what I've heard. That's her problem anyway.
Don't be unkind, Sean.
Come on, let's go and get Dylan.
Let's go get Dylan. So Dylan must be the baby, which means that... Yeah, so Sean and Diana, I think, are these like irresponsible parents? I think so. And then the smoking scene was Sean and Reese, right? I thought they were friends, but if that's the case, because Reese and Rachel are running off, and he made a comment, or she made a comment about her dad, which is probably Sean, so maybe, I don't know. I'm just trying to piece all the relationships together as like goddamn Game of Thrones size interactions. Okay, so we've got some houses up there. We could head that way, or... What is this? Oh, that freaked me out. I thought that was a person, but the flowers were moving for some reason. Yeah, Jazz, we definitely need a family tree, but... I don't even think I have a poster large enough. And, like, who's sleeping with who, and who's not sleeping with who? Uh-oh. We got warps.